What do you think, Jack? Nice weather, huh? Woo, that storm zipped right through here. And here we are in the greenhouse. Henry and I are filling up the water barrels at the end of the greenhouse. However, it's time to harvest broccoli. So, while I'm waiting for the water to fill up, I might as well do that. They're not huge heads, but they'll be delicious. Some of this is getting a little past its best if used by date, so we'll get that out of there. This is all Atlantis, which is a mini broccoli. And get a lot of things like this, but they are so tasty. It's almost like a broccolini. You'll eat it leaves and all. This went from being like barely visible to needing to be harvested overnight. And I have to admit, I'm pretty excited. It's actually really good stuff. I'd forgotten how good broccoli was when it's really fresh. When we lived in California, we were near one of the big broccoli producing areas, and we used to get broccoli fresh all the time. And when we got here, we're like, this is not very good broccoli. So yeah, it's been delightful to actually get good broccoli again. Even if it does mean I have to grow it, I can deal with that. These are not quite ready yet. Let's see, I'll take that guy. And all these little side shoot thingies will be totally edible, wonderful things. So, yep, pretty darn cool. Happy Valentine's Day to us. This over here is Emerald Crown, which is a regular broccoli, and it produces a center thing, and then it'll make some smaller ones on the sides. Okay, so this is Atlantis, and you'll see it has like a million of these little things around the edges, and each one of these little guys like this in the crotch of that branch will each turn into a small head. It won't be big. It'll probably be, you know, maybe twice that size. But they're so tasty. Just amazing. And this one over here, this is Emerald Crown. And these should get bigger. I don't know how much bigger. But this will have the center stalk. That'll be the main one. And then it'll have some side sprouts. See, like that one's getting a bit bigger. I don't expect these to be amazing this year in the sense that they were so badly damaged by the weather. But I'm still excited about it because, well, what the heck. And these are our Brussels sprouts. They're starting to produce some Brussels sprouts down here. And I've started taking off a few of the bottom. This one I haven't really cleared off yet. But there's a Brussels sprout right there. And I tried another one too. I was experimenting over here to see what kind of a difference it made. And I don't know the answer yet because I had just not looked. But I started pulling some of the bottom leaves off of this one. And I haven't pulled the bottom leaves off of this one yet. They're just sort of starting to create a few. Probably need to get in there and trim them off a little bit nicer. We have 2 leaves on these radishes now, so these will grow really fast. I need to give everybody a little fertilizer. Tiara cabbage. Rutabaga. I'm not sure these are going to bulb correctly. I don't know anything about rutabaga to speak of, so I'm guessing. These cabbage are starting to head. Again, we don't expect them to be huge, but still doing well. We've had 2 spinach salads this week. One last night and one a couple of days ago. And as you can see, I have plenty of spinach left. And Henry was very excited about this morning. This is the planter that he planted the other day, and it has radishes up in it. The spinach has not come up yet over here, but we wouldn't expect it to. But that's very cool. So, progress. These cabbage have also started firming up now. A couple of them like this that are starting to split, I will simply take those and we'll use them. Because there's nothing wrong with them, but if they split, they'll just get yucky. That's a technical term. This is dripping a little bit. So I need to water things, and I need to put a bucket under here. Because that one's not quite. There we go. Tight enough. Yeah. So we're about halfway full on this. Yep, this is rainwater from our rainwater collection tank. It's pretty topped up from the last storm, so we decided we would pump at least these 2 here full of rainwater, and we may also pump the IBC tote that's outside the door here full, so that there's room in there for the next storm whenever that happens, if it happens. 75. That's got to be 75 gallons?
Yes.
I'm guessing this is liters over here. So it's less than 70. It's an inch less than 75 gallons right now. Trying to get out here every day and soak this good. And I water everything else. It doesn't need, not everything else needs to be watered every day. But these 3, because we're trying to actually get them to sprout. And I was double checking my numbers on these, and they're saying that carrots can take from a week to 3 weeks to start up, depending on soil temperature and everything else. And my goal is to make sure they stay nice and moist. We're also experimenting with using the perlite on the top of those carrots to see if that helps. I have to be careful about because they tend to contract. The soil in them tends to contract really easily. So I have to make sure I water from the center out so that the water just doesn't run out. I want it to swell up. Hi, Jack! Did Daddy let you out? Oh, did Daddy let you out? He did. He did. That's my guy. Start watering. Woo.
How much water's in the barrel?
About 3/4.
Okay.
I harvested broccolis and took pictures of your radishes.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a nice serving.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy. Broccolis! Soil in here has actually got pretty wet from the roof raining on it all the time. The only ones I usually have to watch are the smaller buckets.